Alright. I think that's all the, hey, yeah, it is all the cutscenes for Tails. So all we have left now is just Sonic, and then that'll be it for all the extra cutscenes that are left to show. And by the way, I'm recording this at a different time than I was earlier because there was just background noise going on, and I just wanted to wait till it was over. So yeah, yeah. I basically just cut it until then, and yeah, and that's one of the harder parts here is not being able to homie attack onto the pulleys. Unfortunately, as Tails, but oh well. So all we have left is the extra cutscenes with Sonic, and then we'll just do the final boss again, and I think that'll be it. And luckily Sonic doesn't have too many. Only has 4. Yeah, 4. Oh, and one of them was the one I was looking for a while back, and now and now I can actually do it, and oh, there it is, over there.
I'm gonna hop on that grind rail over there. Care to join me?
So that is how they appear to you.
How they appear? What, don't you see them too?
The current iteration of cyberspace was formed based on your memories. Since linking with it, your memories are now affecting things even outside of cyberspace. As a result of the link, many of the things you see around you are recreations from your memory. It is a testament to how deeply you are linked with cyberspace. I have scanned the area you are pointing to, and my sensors are not picking up anything. To my eyes, there is nothing there.
So pretty much all like the platforms, rails, and springs are just not there in reality. I mean, it would make sense because there's no way the ancients would design this in mind. They clearly, I know this is just like meant for like gameplay that the developers put in. So yeah, I get that. So that's an interesting fact that you put in here. So yeah. Then again, that could also explain why in like the Game Awards trailer from 2021 why there wasn't any. Well, I know it's not the real reason, but I just thought it'd be a fun idea to come up with.
Amy, I know you're worried about the Coco. You gotta take care of yourself too.
I could say the exact same words to you too. The cyber corruption is painful, but if you can handle it, so can I.
Well, you got me there. We'll get through this together.
Yeah, we will. Oh, and I guess the other characters like Amy, Knuckles, and Tails can see all this stuff too, because I mean, like in one of the cutscenes back on Chronos Island, you could talk to Amy while standing on one of those like gray squirrel platforms. So yeah, so it must appeal for them in a way. Wait, I was standing on top of it. Yeah.
Wasn't there a similar pyramid-looking thing on Kronos Island? Are they related? Maybe to shoot something into the sky?
That is incorrect. They are terminals. Kronos Island's pyramid was the docking point for the ancient spaceships. The power source is still running, so it is still afloat. Other than that, the rest of its functions have long since ceased operating, and the elevators were destroyed.
Huh. Well then, what about that cool spiderweb-looking thing under it? It doesn't look like it's got anything to do with spaceships.
That section was essentially a harbor, not only for spaceships, but also for other ships traveling to the other islands. There used to be a resting area in the lower levels, an important space for the ancient travelers. Now it is but an architectural curiosity.
You know, I didn't see any of those white giant web things on Ares and Chaos Island. yeah. Would have been interesting if they showed like a cutscene explaining like why the island went separate, why the shadow in the water there is. You can see like the outline of what of the island, but that probably would go too. I don't know how they would get away from that, because obviously they did that for save time. Still a shame they never actually show officially released a full version that of Beta Chronos that you could explore. But only way to do that is with mods. Okay, it's over here. And, here it is, disguising as one of those rocks.
I looked into it. It seems the tower only reacts to Sonic.
Huh. So I'm the only one who can activate them. Alright, I'll take care of the towers. Let's do this.
Yeah, we each have a job to do.
Yeah, and that's about all the cutscenes that are optional cutscenes that we could access or see. Yeah, so all that's left now is just to beat the game on, do the final boss on hard mode now. And I did do a practice run of it before, just to make sure it wasn't too hard, and I was able to clear it. So yeah, I didn't sit for the credits because I just kind of quit out of the game right before that. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to redeem myself a bit, so that's why too. And could have sworn I saw like you get a new boss rush, a new cyberspace stages in cyberspace challenge. Oh well, maybe it's only unlocked on hard mode, but we'll find out after that. Plus this one, I can also give a couple more thoughts on the game here, and I'm technically standing on this, but some reason you can't stand on it, even the ones on the island. But yeah, we have the final battle here. I'm just gonna skip all the cutscenes because, well, most of them here, at least like these beginning ones here, because it's practically the same. We saw them all before, so there's really no point in going over them again. Here. And also in between like recordings, I even looked up some reviews of what people thought on Frontier. And some people felt like they kind of preferred the old Orlando's Island as opposed to this new one here, which is interesting. Yeah, I can kind of see why, but yeah. As for what I think of that, I'll save that for the credits. And for this being my final video on Sonic Frontiers, unless they somehow release more DLC for this game that you actually have to pay for, and just having some unique stuff to them. But yeah, really more likely this was all just an update for Frontiers as opposed to like DLC, because you couldn't really, because like how Mania Plus and Origins Plus did it, that was something like actual DLC there, like had to actually download it to get it. Then you could just uninstall it when you want. So no Encore mode, no Game Gear games, etc. But yeah, here it's actual updates to where you can't just uninstall it and just go back to what you were before. But oh well. And now to the real final boss here, and turns out, yeah, you don't need to parry any of them. Although on one of my failed attempts here, I was able to side-loop the end Supreme Hero enough times to where you actually get crushed up into the end and smacked down, which that was really cool. It's a shame that I had to lose that recording of it. I mean, I didn't have to, I just chose not to. And I think the official name of this form here is Supersonic 2, but I think Super Cybersonic is better. And just converted the cyber energy into power. So that's just what most people are calling it. I'm calling it that too. Would have been cool if they had his eyes been purple, but I guess that color was all. To be fair, that color was already been taken by Prismatic Sonic, which is a form that Sonic took on when taking on that Titan Eggman, and at the end of season 2 of Prime. Oh right, forgot the silent bit. And wow. And there we go. Yeah, I'll definitely say this now with the boss fight. Once you know what to do, this fight is a lot more better and more enjoyable. That's just kind of my problem with it. Fights some of these supersonic boss fights against the Titans like Wyvern and against Supreme and this here's that. They don't tell you that you have to parry these at this point here to to continue the fight or also just dodge out of the way with a quick step. I kind of wish they just told you a prompt for that, then you would know what to do. So that way you wouldn't be struggling to be like, what do I do here? Because is that just this is kind of confusing, and I'm really good at timing that one though, or that one's just on purpose here. Yeah. Yeah, as for this being an improvement over the final boss, it definitely is an improvement. Oh, right. Yeah, would have been also kind of cool to play here is that it was just it'd been a cutscene, like you had to mash like X or something, and a quick moment where you have to try to grab the loads before they float away or something. But I guess that would have been a little too much to do. Yeah, I always said I would skip most of the cutscenes, but I think at least for the ones leading up to the final boss here, that's really what I just meant. The rest of these I won't skip. But yeah, he's got a headache now. Wanting to get the cord off, but it's not letting me. Get out. Yeah, now the cord's off, we can do this again. Yeah, well, at least parrying's not really mandatory for this fight. Well, I guess for that one point where you go above it. But I guess that one's just so much more forgiving compared to everything else here. Yeah, so that could also be it. Lock on here, and any other complaints with this boss fight is the fact that the camera can sometimes block the trees. And I'm not the only one with this problem here. And if they just made this up in the sky or in space, that would have been fine as well. But or at least got rid of the trees, then that would have helped. But oh well. Lock on. That's one way to do it. But yeah, we beat the boss fight. Not entirely yet. Yeah, and now I kind of redeemed myself with this fight. Yeah, by actually doing this and beating this on hard mode.
Sonic, it's now or never! Sorry, Master King.
did. Well, Sage, it's time to head home, dear daughter.
Home. I like the sound of that. Father.
Yeah, yeah. A couple other things about that fight too is that point where Sonic goes into the giant that Supreme's gun there kind of reminds me of the Sonic power cannon from Sonic X. I guess it has some similarities that and everything to it. How would all this whole update be if I were to do it on extreme difficulty? That I would have to figure out on my own time, or whenever I do replay it. Although probably next time I do replay through all of the third DLC way throughout the new Uranos Island, I'll probably just test it on New Game Plus first, just to see what the experience is like on that. And then, yeah, and I overall did quite enjoy the third DLC update here. You know, I do think, and maybe before I say anything else, I may be repeating some stuff I said from the true finale here. But yeah, I for the most part enjoyed it here. People were complaining about the difficulty spike in the increase in this, which I will say the difficulty increase was kind of a nice change of pace. The only parts I think it got too hard was with the perfect parry introduced. That's honestly my only complaint with the game's the perfect parry. The fact they introduced it so late, no tutorial. Oh, and yeah, I guess the second tower was a little bit, trial was a bit annoying. Same with the fifth one, but aside from that, I really didn't have too much trouble here. You know, had to adjust like the game a little bit when I first started with like aiming, knuckles, etc. But just not long after that, I mean, like I guess the fourth episode or so, that's where the game started to click on me. So it's where I came to really enjoy it. It's yeah. I don't know if I would say I enjoyed this the most out of all the updates they've added. Yeah, because I kind of enjoyed Update 2 a bit more with all the open zone challenges. But I'll give this update credit here because adding playable characters and I do feel like an extra month or two would have polished it up a little bit more here, because I honestly thought this was going to come out in October or November, not the end of September. But honestly, hey, that's okay. Even with the way this turned out, I'm pretty satisfied with it. And heck, I'm so happy they kept the old Uranos Island intact in case people still wanted to play that one. On which, yeah, that's nice too. I'd like to still explore that too and do that on whenever we play the game. And this is really just the end here. The final video on Sonic Frontiers. It's been like 58 videos of me doing this, which is honestly crazy to think. I think that's actually my longest Let's Play ever. That isn't combining like a whole series of games into one like new Super Mario Bros. Games or the Halo games. It's honestly kind of crazy to think of, honestly. And none of this would have been possible if the DLC that came out all throughout 2023. And I so wholeheartedly hope they keep doing this thing with future games. And I don't know if they would do it for Sonic Superstars, because I'm recording this like a week or two before Sonic Superstars is coming out. But but this will be uploaded at the end of December. Well, near the end of around Christmas time, really. So Merry Christmas, or depending, if you're watching this around Christmas time.
but I guess it's time we got moving. I know you all have big plans.
You're gonna hardly recognize me when we see each other again.
I wonder if cream and sticks are free. Make a road trip out of it.
It'll be good to get back to my island. At least for a while.
We're wasting daylight. Let's go!
Yeah, got One Way Dream playing right now, and I honestly don't think I have too much else left to say here. So we just have the credits of One Way Dream playing, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And hopefully it does not take another 5 years for the next mainline Sonic game to come out. Well, 4 at the very least. Well, I would like, yeah, hopefully at least 4 at the very least, because we don't need to keep waiting like another 5 years or so for another mainline Sonic game. Sure we did it after Forces, and look what that got us. But yeah, that's of course Forces was a disappointing game, but this one wasn't. 5 wasn't disappointing. It's not perfect. Frontiers is not perfect. The pop in is it can be annoying, especially throughout Orano's Island. It can be a bit annoying because that was probably the most pop in on every island. I'm talking about the new one, not the old one here. Oh, just to not get confused there. Yeah, but hopefully they do fix it up for the next game, where if it is open world. Or yeah, which I am sure they will fix that up some. Because I'm sure they know that. So something they will need to fix for next time. But yeah. So once the credits end, we'll hopefully see that if I was right about if you do get a new feature for Boss Rush and Cyberspace Challenge in it. So well, I guess we'll have the credits lay out till then, and we'll see you at the end of this. fan of One Way Dream there, and filled this gap between this last message at the end here and that Director Kishimoto. It was a bit too long, but that's just me. Yeah, but oh well, that's okay, I guess. Let's see if that thing was true or not, or if I was just seeing things then. I guess I was seeing things then. And because, yeah, first one I saw an icon that showed a new one on here, type of boss rush and cyberspace challenges on here, but I guess not. But hey, that's pretty much it. We've finished up all of Sonic Frontiers here, and all the DLC is done. So who knows what else they'll do in the future beyond this game. And that'll be an interesting thing to find out. But of course we'll just have to wait till maybe we'll get some news next year. Well, in 2024, but I don't know for sure yet, because like I said already, I'm recording this in October, when this video won't be up until December, but yeah, so that'll be it. So see you all next time for the 2 collection videos, and then we'll start 2024 off with another Let's Play. Yeah, at this point I haven't decided what it is yet, but I'll figure that out soon. So I'll see you all next time.